Did you guys hear about the new spacecraft that lands last week? It is pretty exciting how easy space travel is becoming. In 20 years, we might not be able to go to space.
I don't really see the point in space travel. It costs so much money and is really not that useful. Why would we explore what is in space when we haven't even explored all the Earth yet?
I agree. I think we should first explore this planet before exploring others. With climate change and so many people being sick and hungry, that money could be very spent. But you never know what we will find in space. It's very possible that scientific research in space might later become useful for problems here in the Earth. I think it's good to explore space.
Yes, you have a point. Maybe we can find cures for diseases that scientists aren't able to find on Earth. That would be pretty exciting.
I still believe that it's more important to try and fix the problem on Earth first. For many problems, we already have solutions, but not enough money. We should prioritize on Earth.
I think you are right, so we should do a bit of both. We can send some scientists to space to do research and collect data, and give the rest of the funds for good causes on Earth.
That seems like a fair solution. That way, we won't be able to go to space in our lifetime, but it is for the best. Even though I really want to see Earth from space, there are more important things. You could always become one of those scientists who does research up there. I want to study medicine, but I don't think I will ever go to space. It looks dangerous. I want to become an astronaut when I finish school. I always look up the stars and wonder what's out there. I can't wait to go to space and see it for myself.
That is pretty brave of you. Going to space seems pretty scary with the big explosion and takeoff, the small chemicals of the rocket, and the complete lack of oxygen outside.
Would you really never go to space if you had the chance? It seems scary to me too, but I wouldn't pass up on the chance of going if it came up. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Count me out. I like adventure, but not that much adventure. What if you have a medical emergency? While out in space, it's impossible to get a hospital.
All astronauts get medical training. I am willing to take the risk of medical emergencies if it means I get to float in space and explore the universe.
I do get very much sick in cars and on boats. Maybe space travel isn't the best idea for me. I wouldn't be a great help for my colleagues if I just fell sick all the time while we're out there.
That's why you have to through a local training programs before you can become an astronaut. They do tons of medical tests to reduce the chance to getting sick in space.
I like the idea of meeting aliens. So far, we haven't discovered any life here, but that doesn't mean there isn't any. If we ever find out aliens are real, I would want to meet them.
I don't know if I agree with that. I've seen a lot of movies with aliens and they are usually the bad guys. I wouldn't want to be the first person who meets them, that's for sure.
I read an article last night that said that humans might be able to go to Mars soon. The flight there will take so many years, so anyone who goes might never come back to Earth.
That's exciting! I could definitely want to go to Mars. It could be a little sad to never come back to the Earth.
Really? Would you be willing to leave the Earth forever? I wouldn't want to go to space at all, let alone Mars. It would be a cool new world, but I miss so many things from Earth. I would miss my family and friends and all the delicious food as well. I bet you only get to eat canned food on Mars, because there isn't any water to grow plants there.
That sounds a bit depressing, but I would at least consider going. I've always loved reading about the different planets, so being one of the first human on a new planet would be so cool.
I'm sure we'll invent a way to grow food on Mars by the time we get there. It's even possible that Mars plants are even more delicious than plants here on the Earth. You would never know.
I just really love this green planet with all its rivers, oceans and forests. If you ask me, we should leave Mars alone and just focus on making the best of our green planet.
I stay here in the Earth with you. Maybe I visit the moon one day, but that's for another.
We are developing new technology so fast these days that perhaps we will find faster ways of space travel soon. We might not be able to make a return trip to Mars, but our children might.
It's exciting all the new things humans will learn about the universe. Once we have reached Mars, we'll soon be able to reach other planets. Maybe humans will even leave the galaxy one day.
Let's hope a trip to Mars never becomes a necessity. If we fight climate change and take good care on Earth, our kids can also make the choice to go or to stay.
I agree. I want to explore Mars. I'm willing to leave the Earth for that adventure. But that doesn't mean I don't care about the state of the Earth. We should protect this planet too.
Let's